Good morning. My name is Ryan Morris. This is Moving Forward TV, your local real estate and mortgage update.
And I am Dylan Gaston. Thanks for joining us today. We have a lot of quick little news pieces to go over, so we're going to get right into it. First and foremost, we promised you new information on the H.A.R.P program. As soon as we found out new information on it.
What does H.A.R.P stand for?
The Home Affordable Refinance Program. This is to help out all of the underwater homeowners across the country, which we might have just a few.
Just a few.
Down here in Florida, to refinance into these nice low rates that we've been enjoying.
Actually, there was an article out just actually yesterday that said 45% of people in the country are underwater.
Half, almost half.
Exactly.
Amazing. Okay, so on November 15th, the government came out with more information on the H.A.R.P program as promised. Not all of the information
Why would they do that?
that we need, but they have come out with some of it. Here's what we do know.
Here's some details. First and foremost, there's no loan-to-value limitations, which in theory means there's no appraisal. Now that leads me to the second bullet, which is you have to be 20% or more upside down. My question...
Riddle me this, Batman.
My question is, how do you know you're 20% upside down if there's no appraisal? Again, we'll relay more information as we get it.
They take our
Third
word for
bullet
it.
point is that you do not have to stay with your current lender. So if you're in a
Right.
situation where you don't like your current lender, you're welcome to go to any participating lender that's participating in the H.A.R.P program, of
Right.
course. Next bullet is that you have to be current on your mortgage right now. Matter of fact, you cannot have been 30 days late in the last 6 months, and only one time's 30 days late in the previous 6 months prior to that.
Right.
So the last 12 months they're looking at, and specifically the most recent 6 months, you cannot be late on that whatsoever. Another thing is you will have to requalify if your payment is increasing by more than 20%. Now there's probably only a couple of reasons that would happen that we can think of. Number one is if you're going from a 30-year to a 15-year, which is a great thing if you can do that. Second would be if you're currently in an ARM loan trying to get into a fixed rate, your payment may increase because you're trying to secure that payment for the future, of course.
Which, of course, is one of the reasons that they allow it. So there's a benefit analysis that they will be
Right.
doing, and we have to either be lowering your payment or what they call stability of the
Right.
payment. In other words, instead of an adjustable rate mortgage, an ARM, going to a fixed rate mortgage.
And this program is supposed to be offered from 12/1, December 1st, right around the corner, 2011,
Right.
for
Next
2
week.
years, till 12/1/2013. Should be a 2-year time frame
12/31
on
to
there.
that,
12/31, right.
2 years that this program's going to be around. That's it. And you know, the other thing that we forgot to mention was the waiting
thank you.
period. The waiting period when it comes to the credit situation. Right now, as everybody knows, after a bankruptcy or a foreclosure, there's certain waiting periods depending on if we're FHA or Fannie or Freddie, that kind of a thing. The waiting periods are waived under this program.
And another thing we forgot to mention too is the loan has to be owned by Fannie or Freddie. I think we mentioned that in the
Why do we
past.
have scripts?
We have mentioned that in the past, but again, as a reminder, the loan has to be owned by Fannie or Freddie, and it has to be owned prior to June 1st, 2009. So I need to put
And
that
ag-
disclaimer out there as well.
And again, most of the loans out there are Fannie or Freddie
Right.
loans. So even if you make your payment to whatever bank, it's probably a Fannie or a Freddie loan. To check and make sure or see if you are Fannie or Freddie, again, we've got the link right down here.
It's real
It says
easy to
Fannie
do.
Mae lookup, and it says Freddie Mac lookup. You just pop in your address, and it lets you know if you're Fannie or Freddie. Okay, sounds great, right? With what we do know so far. Sounds like a fantastic program. However, just keep in mind that this is not mandatory participation of the banks.
Right.
So the fact that the government has laid out these guidelines, which is wonderful, the banks, it is still up to each individual bank to see if they're going to participate in the program or not. They don't
Correct.
have to.
And let's face it, each bank, the ones that will participate, more than likely, you and I see this every day, are going to do their own overlays, their own
Right.
guidelines too. We don't know what those are. When we know, we'll let you know. But it could be,
Right.
examples could be a credit score requirement, cash reserve requirement. We
Right.
just don't know until they come out and let us know. Then, of course, we'll be the first to let everybody know out
Which
there.
might be, who knows, hopefully December 1st or sometime around then anyway.
if we're lucky.
Like you said, if it's the government, it's after that. But anyway, the important thing to keep in mind, though, is that the banks are not, it's not mandatory that they're going to do this. So I know everybody's out there anxiously waiting. We have a list of people ourselves who have called us on this, and it's not, you know, what they have to take, this is a high-risk loan. Needless to say, they're taking, you know, somebody who has a $150,000 mortgage on a house that's worth $100,000, and they're taking on a new risk with that. So they're definitely have to see what their ramifications are. Now, now, according to what we've been hearing, the government is still very sketchy on the details with if the person still defaults.
Surprise, surprise.
If the person still defaults under
what
the
happens,
new
right?
loan,
Who's responsible?
Who's responsible? Is it the first lender or our new lender
Or is it
here?
a shared thing? We don't know.
And they said that they were going to be coming out with that information for the banks probably sometime in the springtime around March or something.
Which makes sense because the program starts 4 months prior to that. Typical government.
Thank you. That's our show this Thanksgiving week. And we just wanted to take a quick moment just to say happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there and to thank all of you for your support over the last year.
Can't believe it's been a year.
It's been 1 year. We've been on the air now, and we appreciate all of your support, all of your feedback, your questions, your comments. We are so glad that we have been able to help you guys out, help your clients out, get through some tough stuff.
And really wanted to thank everybody for watching us. And I want everybody to have a really wonderful Thanksgiving. I know I'm personally running up to North Carolina to see some friends and some family up there, so going out of town. I want everybody to have a really nice, safe holiday. And please remember to see our team. I think they're over there. Hey, they're on that direction.
We thank our team as well. We have McFarland Gould, who has been very supportive. They are just one of the most awesome law firms specializing in real estate, all kinds of stuff, but the real estate department is just top notch. Kathy is just wonderful over there.
And Jason at Commonwealth Insurance, of course, as well.
Yes, and Fine Line Hosting, Anthony, who is our IT person, keeps us going, keeps us on the air, all that IT technical stuff
that I know nothing about.
We have challenges with. And of course, I really want to thank my husband, John, from Tampa Bay Multimedia, who films, directs, standing behind the camera right now, edits, and produces our show every single week for a year now. And he does a great job, and we just really wanted to say thank you to all of you guys. Have a wonderful, safe holiday week, and we'll see everybody next week. We are Today and Every Day.
Moving forward, we'll see everybody next week.
Bye-bye.
Sorry about that.
I blame myself. If we make it to Thanksgiving,
Yeah?
you're on your own. Early pumpkin pie, all about cookie.
Wow, that guy really knows how to sell it.
Yeah, well, tell him to save the receipt. I want my money back. Excuse Hooky boo, they burn the barn, they roast turkey. Then we get the turkey. Hey, turkey. Oh, sweet turkey, nice. Turkey. Okay, we roast the turkey. There we go. Oh. Okay, turkey. Here we go. Now we skewer the turkey. They go into the turkey. And over. They come. Oh, get in turkey like this. Okay, ready? Ready? I go 1, 2, 3. Oh.